Just shy of 2 years ago, Feeding Tampa Bay opened their beautiful new Causeway Center. But during that process and since, they've realized a number of things.
That's right. For example, food alone will not solve hunger. So how can they create a true community center that connects to services and shares access with the public as well?
So to talk about their growth and an event that's coming up, we're getting a peek at the main course of that that's going to be at that event. So that's going to be amazing. We have Shannon Olivero and Chef Daniel Graves. Great to see both of you today.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
As always, thank you.
Yes, of course. Okay, congrats on having this big event sold out. So
yes.
Tell us about the event, and of course we're going to get a sample.
So we have this wonderful event called Our Table. We're trying to invite new audiences into our world to understand our work. But it's an event that no one's going to be having an auction or anything like that. It's really a learning experience. We have a progressive appetizers, and you sit down for this wonderful meal that Chef is preparing, because he is actually in charge of everything that has to do with catering.
Oh, we're taking a look right now at some of the other events in the past. But as you said, they know they're going to get a great meal.
Yes.
Chef, what are you preparing there, and what are you doing right now? Because I'm hearing that sizzling happening.
Well, for our entree, we're going to have our version of a surf and turf, and it's going to be black grouper, and it's got a blue lump crab meat crust on it, served with a fillet.
That sounds delicious.
So I wanted to show you guys this. It doesn't take a lot of butter.
Okay.
So I'm just lightly searing it. Going to put nice brown mark on it. Season a little salt and pepper. And then, of course, I like to finish it in the oven to 140, 145 degrees.
From the pan to the oven.
Pan to the oven. Just when it's firm, you know it's done. When you push down on the flesh and it bounces back, you're good.
Oh, that's a good trick. Hey, and the good trick is to use real grouper, which I know you have here, so that's exciting.
Yes, this is real grouper. I would suggest going to an incredible fishmonger or to the grocery store. Make sure you're buying what it says it is.
Which I didn't know was a thing until the conversation we had off camera, by the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, some people use other products for grouper, and they call it grouper.
Faux
Absolutely.
Faux grouper. Okay, I'm learning every day.
So what I wanted to show you guys is I wanted to show you the topping, which is a crab meat topping. And what I've done is to take a little mayo, a little bit of scallion, some bell pepper.
You're making that look pretty easy.
It is. It's all about pre-preparation.
And his
That's all it is.
I mean, don't you love how
I do.
Chef Graves does just make it look so easy with all his different cups he comes
when
in?
you're cooking?
Yeah, you know me and laugh. Just stop at the when I'm cooking part.
When you're right, exactly.
That is not happening, number one, in my kitchen. Roxanne, yes. Roxanne's even teaching her daughters to cook. They're more advanced than I am, Shannon.
I had a little Parmesan cheese Dijon. I had a little Old Bay dry mustard. It's an interesting ingredient, but it adds a little something in the background where you just want to say, like, what is that? What is that flavor that's so unique? And then all we're going to do is we're going to mix this up. Once the fish is cooked, you're going to take this mixture, right? Add a little more salt and pepper to it. You're going to take this mixture and you're going to top it to the fish. And what's going to happen is it's going to get this nice little crust on it with the Parmesan. Cook it through. And then what I've made is the sauce that they'll be having, which is a beurre blanc sauce made with champagne and citrus, accompanied by the filet.
I am loving this cooking segment. I feel like this is something I could
too.
actually do, and yet this is what one of those fancy things that you get at a restaurant.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up. We've gotten to know you through the years, both of you. And Daniel, I want to talk about what you've learned through the years, of course, with Feeding Tampa Bay. But I feel like as a chef, you get to do it all. You're feeding the community, you're feeding those, most valuable people who need it most, but then you also, get to put your real creative touches on a meal, here and there. You get to kind of do it all.
Yeah, it's the best of both worlds for me. I've been doing this a long time, and to be able to help people and to know that you're making a difference while you're doing what you're so passionate about, it makes going to work so easy.
It's a beautiful thing.
It really is.
It is. And I'm
Shannon,
happy for him, because every bit of who he is being utilized in his work. So
absolutely. So let's talk about some of those things that, Shannon, you've seen at the helm, you've seen during this growth stage, this expansion stage. What have you learned?
So you said before, food alone will not solve hunger, but we also looked at the Causeway Center as a community center. How can we get the community in? Maybe you're not food insecure, we get volunteers in. So we open some areas in that facility that we host events, we have meeting spaces, and we bring people into our world. The cost of it is extremely competitive, but when you come and you do that, you know that the money that you're investing in your event is going to be going to put meals on tables.
I love that.
So, we have such an influx It hasn't changed. There's so many people who need us, and this is another way to make sure that they have what they need. And also, I'm going to say, take advantage of the wonderful talents like Chef Daniels.
No doubt.
It's the truth. And you have such a great facility. I mean,
it's
every
stunning.
gala, anyone should consider
Yes.
having their event at Feeding Tampa Bay.
Yes.
And in closing, too, website, as we get ready to share contact information, you've got it down to one site to make it easy for people, no matter what they may need when it comes
We
to
really
Feeding Tampa Bay.
do. First of all, feedingtampabay.org is the long version. We're now ftb.org.
Ooh.
And all you need to do is go to our contact page, and you'll see anything from events that you want to schedule, if you want to talk to me, if you want to donate food, everything is there. So just go to that contact page and we'll figure it out.
Love it. Thank you so much to both of you.
Thank you for having us again.